silence my birds because I'm here and I'm live. I don't know if you're still hearing the birds or not, but hi. Let me shut it off. Hey everybody. Can you see me? Can you hear me? So let me know in the chat if you can see and if you can hear. Hi Lee, hi Andy, hi Jaden, hey John, hi Roxanne. Everybody, thank you for tuning into the live. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because oh, okay, perfect. And you can hear and you can see. Okay. Hey everybody. This is my first time going live anywhere. So what's up, JR? I've been seeing you on the Tupac reactions, my brother. What's up, man? Of course, I've been seeing you too, Jaden, with these extra deep comments. What's good? John, I think John is Fleagle because I will recognize that blue icon anywhere. And I know Bob too. Hey Bob, what's up? Whoa, big up South Africa. Yeah, tell me where you guys are from. Like, where you all at? Thank you for confirming, Andy. Yeah, the first live. Since this is the first time I've been anywhere, guys, remember, we keep expectations low and we will not be disappointed. Right? That helps a lot. I see you I see you. I see you on those Tupac reactions. Tell me where you guys are from. Drop it in the chat. I don't know if I have like latency issues or anything. So Jersey. Oh wow. UK. It's like I tried to make sure that the time on the stream would be like good for the UK. So that I hope that helped. Legal sangria. St. Louis, Missouri. What's up? Virginia. I just drove through Virginia the other day. Took the Amtrak. And I passed through there and I was like, Virginia is quite beautiful. Montana. Oh, by way of LA. Cool. Nice to meet you guys. Hey, Richard. I wish there was like a better way to manage like manage comments because like I be recognizing the names and I'm like, I think I saw Bob on Jimi Hendrix. But it's 6 p.m. Okay, good. That's good time. That's good time. Okay. So yeah, I have a little agenda here. I want to know where you guys are from. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for dropping it in the chat. We have some songs queued up. It's in the community post. I can try to share the link to that if you guys can't see it. And we're just gonna kind of vibe. I'm gonna ask Flatlander what that mean. What does Flatlander mean? There are a lot of things that you guys are gonna have to teach me because I'm learning as I go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, teach me things. Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna share the community post and you'll see what's there, what was recommended, what was requested rather, and then we can take it from there. I'm gonna share this. All right. Let me see if that'll work if I send it to myself first. I don't want to send you guys in the wrong place and then you're like, what this lady send me? All right. Let's see. South AL. AL mean what? Atlanta? Oh, I can't send it. I can't even paste links. What is this? Yeah, I don't know if I paste it, but click on the channel icon, click on posts, and then you shall be able to see the things. West Texas. Oh, I've been wanting to come out to Texas. They have South by Southwest. I'd love to come to South by Southwest. If I do come over there, or if I intend to go, I'll let you guys know. I'd love to say hello. Alabama. Cool. Hello, Keaton. Hi. I'm asking some questions here. I don't know. 21 views. I don't know. 18 concurrent viewers. That's what's up. What's up, man? I'm a friend, The stream's current. Okay, you see? I'm telling them I don't know what I'm doing, so I gotta narrate what up on my screen because I do not know what I am doing. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? How are you guys doing? On a day of work? We're not taking off the people them time and watching people's lives when you're supposed to be focusing on the jobs. Where are you guys this Friday? How are you guys feeling? Come visit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, mega come, man. And I hear that you guys, well, I don't know. I love food, you know. If you've realized, hi, Masawadi. I apologize for the butchering of the names. I really do struggle with pronunciation. And as I said before, if this was a science channel, we'd be in big trouble. So, you know. But yeah, what am I gonna say? Yeah, I think there's barbecue. I love food. So like if you get like any good food spots where you're at, let me know. Relaxing at home. Okay. And how are you guys doing? How are you good? Like, you know? Of course. I love that. Yeah. Well, a good day. That's a good way to spend your day, John. Just relax and listen to some music. Get your hydration, you know. Get some water and these things. Get some water. Very important. The brain don't function properly without hydration. How can you absorb the music and the, you know, these things if you're dehydrated? I know a lot of us don't drink enough water. I found this pink lemonade thing someplace. Never drink it. All right. Cool. I'm gonna ask more questions because you know the first part of this before we get into the music is the getting to know each other kind of thing. I mean, most of the times it's just me running my mouth and then I can't get to ask you guys questions in real time. And then, aw, thank you for that. That's sweet. And then I can't even ask you guys questions outside of like the comment section, and the comments have been coming in, and as I said before, like a lot of them are like super deep, and I'm like, I don't even know how to reply to all this depth and all this love and stuff. It's like overwhelming. So hey, big up Germany. I want to come over to Germany. If I do come over, I'm gonna say hey. Yeah, world tour. World tour. I go into Alabama, Missouri, everywhere. I want to know everywhere. Hey Tariq, you're like a day one A1. I remember you from the Tupac reactions. Hi Daniel, I see this emoji everywhere. I'm like, is that like a horse with a hat on it? Is it like a something being pulled? Like what is it? To this day, I haven't been able to figure it out. I've not been able to figure it out. Um, where was I gonna go with my thoughts? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that no, most of the times it's just me talking, but I'm just like super hi, thank you for popping in and saying hi. Nook, nook. I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna say Yeezy. Sup. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I do want us to foster, like I feel like we are building a really good and a really strong community. I feel like a lot of people here are just willing and open to talk and share honestly, and I feel like that's something that's really rare. I don't experience that a lot in my life, so you know I want us to definitely keep on doing that. Respect, Tariq. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. So we gotta like get to know each other and like these things, because as you know, as communities grow, people tend to get, you know, oh my gosh, I have thousands of subscribers. You're 1,000 real people. Isn't that's so dope? Like 1,000 plus real people, can't take that for granted. So I need forget for no one and keep the relationships strong and them things there. So let me see what kind of questions I have lined up for you. You guys can ask me questions too, you know, but I have questions first. Okay, so I would love to know what's been your favorite video on the channel so far. I think I've uploaded like 43 videos. So let me know what you like, what you've been liking. That's what's up. Amen to that, John. Yeah. Because why would we limit ourselves to one genre when there is so many genres to explore? It just don't make no sense. Hi, Rico. Hello. It don't make no sense. Like, at the end of the day, right? Music is, as a lot of people have said, is a universal language. And unfortunately, I don't speak that many languages, but I plan to fix that. But at the end of the day, it's a universal language, and we get this opportunity to get like an insight into so many different cultures and people and all these different things, and like it's just a wonderful thing. Like you hear a beautiful song, you can understand it, and then you search for the lyrics and you get to understand more of that, and that's just amazing. Will never ever block myself off from music. Yeah, all eyes on me, bro. I had so much fun, and all eyes on me. It was ridiculous. Oh my God, I was just tripping. Oh, Tariq, wow, you just made Shebs Reacts history. You're my first super chat. Yo, I wasn't expecting this. Thank you. Oh, that's so dope. Freewheeling. Oh, freewheeling Bob Dylan was crazy. And you know what's surprising is I wasn't expecting to, well, you guys, I think one of the beautiful things about this community is your willingness to instruct. So you're like, you gotta watch this interview, you gotta watch this documentary, all these different things. And I feel like all of those different things really help with like deepening my appreciation for the music. So like I definitely appreciate that. And then what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Come back to me thought. So yeah, so somebody recommended that I start from Bob Dylan 1962. And then when I watched Bob Dylan 1962, I was like, yo, that's crazy. It was like so fun. I wasn't expecting to have like so much fun on it. And if you are a Tupac fan, seriously, listen to Fixing to Die from Bob Dylan. Don't sleep on that. It's crazy. He says he's feeling troubled in his mind, Lord. He believes he's fixing to die. If that is not a bar, I don't know what a bar is. I must be a barber. Semaphore? Where is that? Where is that, Thomas? Semaphore? I don't know where that is. Oh yeah, were you entertained by All Eyes on Me? I love that. Having such a good time. Yo, even like I've been rewatching the reaction and like Can't See Me. Which way did he go? I love that. And then which other one? Oh God, I can't. Like there are so many good ones. Got my mind made up. Oh my gosh, my third man blew my socks off. Hmm. Who want to test the car, bruh? I had too much fun with that. Oh my gosh. Jimi Hendrix Machine Gun. Listen, the part where he did that sustained note, um, Billy Miles vocals, the guitar work, that shit was crazy. I was like, what is happening? It's crazy. And I don't know, like I'm just I don't know. I've never like sat down and listened to Jimi Hendrix and I can't believe it. It feels like blasphemy. Like how could I have done that to myself? That's crazy. Yeah, something for everyone is always good. I agree. And when you're listening to different kind of music and you get an opportunity to see the cultural overlaps, the different tones, like like the different things, like the similarities between the music, and you see how we're like kind of all connected in a way. And I love that. I love that experience. What may I look for now? I might have to wake up my wife. She from Tata. Oh, where? Lee, where is Tata? I agree, John. A lot of intelligent people. Sometimes when I say some things, I'm like, okay, guys, okay. May I keep up with the chat, I'm doing my best. Oh, big up Australia. MJ album. Okay. Yeah, that was like one of my next questions. Like, what kind of new music holla at me? Hey, when you see me, holla at me. I'm gonna tell you that All Eyes on Me had me like a straight gangster. I was ready to. You dig? Yeah. What was it? Yeah. Let me know what I should be featuring on the channel. I'm gonna have my notepad in us so me will write things down because I don't want to forget. So let me know. I'm gonna have Michael Jackson. I think it was Jaden that just said that. And Rico. Okay, Rico. Okay, Rico. Got it. Oh, Keaton. Yeah. What's interesting about A Merman I Should Turn to Be is it was difficult to edit that. It was difficult to watch it. I cannot watch it actually without crying. I hope you guys are still hearing me. My mic decided to abandon me and I have to charge it. I cannot listen to that without breaking down, which is weird. I never expected that was gonna happen. I went into it all hype, like same thing happened with Life Goes On with Tupac too. Hendrix Molly. Okay. Me, my favorite album of all time? I can't make up my mind on that yet. I'm still deciding a lot of things. The Miseducation. Oh, I listened to some of that, I think. It's funny how money changes the situation. No, maybe it don't come from that. My references be all over the place. If I have listened to all the tracks on The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which I think I might have, then we could do a live listen. It's a good opportunity to dive into deeper discourse and chatter about what these songs mean, which I think is a true value, because like people tend to look down on music and these things. I think a lot of people don't really understand how powerful music is of an art form. And the thing is, it stirs conversation. Hopefully you can see me. I'm kind of moving all over the place. Let me adjust myself. Hi. Okay. Yeah, they don't realize that music actually like stirs conversation, and so you know we could do live listens and talk about these kinds of things. Yeah. All right. So I can't make up my mind yet for that, Jaden. I don't know what is my favorite album of all time, to be honest. Were we done with the suggestions? Was it just Polyphenia Ego Death? Okay. Okay. Pacific Northwest. Hey, what's up, Rick? All right, cool. Cool. Thank you, Aristote. Appreciate that. All right, let me see. What else did I want to ask you guys? So we talked about new music. Is there anything else you think we need to feature on the channel that we could just gather here? I don't think it would hurt to know if you want to. Oh yeah, that's coming up. We're gonna react to that. Hey, sup? Sup? Okay. All right. And then is there anything that you want to know about me or the channel? Anything like that you want to ask? This is a perfect time to ask. Of course I would. I definitely would. There's no Lerato. I would definitely listen to South African music. No walking away from that for sure. Thank you, Aristotle. What is DRC? Dominican Republic? I think I got that wrong. Yeah, dancing moves. What's that? Tame Impala, let it happen. Okay, what's going on? Oh yes, y'all did request what's going on. And I was driving in a car and somebody was playing a track from the album. I think it was called City Blues or City something. And I was like, turn it off, man. I gotta save the reaction for the gang. Hey Steve, what's up? Like in literally one of the most beautiful places on earth is where you're at. Second, what Keaton is saying. Okay. Music and music reviews are one of the few positive things on YouTube. I hear that. Do I like older 60s, 70s music or modern? Older. I would definitely say older. I've been having the most fun listening to these older, old school artists. I feel like in terms of today's music, I tend to struggle, and it's not even just today's music. I would say it's the mainstream stuff. Like a lot of the truly great artists that would like blow our minds are underground, and that really pisses me off. It pisses me off. I feel like we're just experiencing what I would call like an algorithmic music experience when it comes on to mainstream media or mainstream music, and it's just ugh. Like, can we go back to the days where we're like hearing like real, you know what I'm saying? And instead they want everybody to sound the same. Like, why is that? That's so frustrating. Oh yeah, I think I remember somebody told me to listen to some oops. Forgive me, Rico. I'm not very good at the sound effects, but they were like something like that. I can listen to music like that too. I don't mind. Yeah, goosebumps. You said Inner City Blues. Yes, Inner City Blues. That's what I think I heard. Yes, Steve, you are correct. Why do you know so much music, Steve? What? Who are you? Facts, John. A lot of great music gets buried. It's really frustrating for me. Let me see if I can pull this down so that I can see the chat better. Because I feel like I'm missing stuff and I don't want to. Bert Buck. Okay. Gotcha. All right, I'll definitely do that then. How do I, Britain? Think you love Janis Joplin. Sure, never heard of Janis Joplin. Not enough people react to Joe Cocker. Ray Charles called him one of the 3 greatest soul singers of his time. He did some beautiful Dylan covers. Oh, sure. I feel like 1962, Bob Dylan's album made me realize how underrated covers are. Like a good cover can transform how you hear a song. Because in a way, like that's what Jimi Hendrix did with All Along the Watchtower. He did a cover, but he added his touch to it with his guitar. And that was wonderful. It transformed the song in a different kind of way. It gave it like a new kind of energy. Though I do love Dylan's version too. A Radiohead at 3 years old in 1969. What does that mean, Keaton? Forgive me, because I'm kind of. Oh, you're saying, is that what, are you saying that's what is? For some, music is like breathing, a requirement to live. I can see that. I also feel like music is like therapy, and it helps us so much in terms of just like how we relate to each other and our experiences, and it puts things into context. Because a lot of the times you might not have that kind of guidance in terms of the people in your life, and then you hear a song and you're like, oh, ho, ho, that's what's happening to me. That's my life right there. Like if you're like a young lady struggling with kind of figuring out life, and you're wondering why they call you bitch, then Tupac can help you out with that. Morale. Mhm. How can you help the channel grow long term? Wow, thank you for that question. I would say just keep on showing up, man. Keep on showing up, adding your comments, your suggestions, these kinds of things. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. That goes a long way. And then, soon we'll have like a Patreon or something, and you can support through the Patreon, and you'll have a private Discord where we could have like these conversations outside of YouTube, which I think will be valuable for us. And yeah, that kind of thing. Fully booked. I was like, how long can a music channel, reaction channel go on for? 2 years is kind of crazy on one catalog. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Um, Let me use my mouse because my missed of. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Apologies for mixing that up and calling it Dominican Republic. I'm so sorry about that. Are there any music? Is there any music from your side that we should be listening to? You gotta tell us that. All right. Let me see if I missed anything, and then we can keep on going to the next questions. You guys for hanging out with me, by the way. I was like, maybe there's gonna be 10 people, 5. I don't know. So like this kind of nuts. It's nuts. 29. Are you serious? Shut the front door, man. Free State in South Africa. Free State in South Africa. Oh, you were telling me something else here, I think. Okay. All right. Ever listen to reggae or dub? Yeah, I mean, I grew up on reggae, Steve. I'm from Jamaica. Just in case you guys were curious where I'm from. I don't live in Jamaica, but I'm from Jamaica. And so I grew up listening to all sorts of things. Bob Marley, say Peter Tosh. Yeah, legends. People you probably never heard of too. Those people really, really added a lot of value to my life. But dub, I don't know. Dub, I'm not sure. All right, let me see. Let's keep the questions going. It's a regular party. Regular party. If I could play one musical instrument, what would it be? I'm gonna tell you, like, I would say Jimi Hendrix has gotten me intimidated. I would have played the guitar, but now I'm like, what do I have to contribute to that? After all the stuff I've heard, I don't know. I don't know. Steel Pulse. What's that? I don't know what is Steel Pulse. Funkadelic. Hey man, it up on the list, man. Stromboli. We're gonna be listening to Maggot Brain today. I'm just going to share my screen. And how long has the chat been? How long has the stream been going on for? I'll be losing track of time, so I don't know. Forgive me. I'll be losing track of time. Let me see. Let me see what else we did have to ask. The scientist? No, I don't know the scientist. Reggae and dub. Reggae. Oh, really? I never knew that. I never heard of Lucky Dubé or Dubé. I don't know. Sure, sure. I don't mind. We could do that. We can do that. Okay, okay. I feel like also like I'd love to go into some Greek music too. When I was in school, there was this what's this there was this rapper and he got murdered over there, and he was doing like a lot of protest music, and then I never heard of him again or nothing. Hey Elk, what's up? Salute. So, those are some different things that I'd also love to dive into. I think I listened to like one of his rap songs and then I heard the lyrics for it and I was like, yo, this is crazy. How come I never heard of this man? Lucky dude. Okay. All right. We'll chat. I agree with that, Keating. I agree with that. It adds a new appreciation. And I feel like the more we keep on like listening to the music and understanding it and seeing the true value of it, the more we can become ambassadors for the music. Because as I had shared with somebody before, like if everybody who listens to the music are the people who already know and understand it, the music will not survive. So you need more people to say, oh, I don't know this, I've never heard it before, I'm willing to take a listen. And then once you understand the value of it, you can share it with people. So definitely, definitely agree with that. Ridge the curse of the vampire. I bet you'd like. Yeah, I bet I would. All right. Let me see. Cause me I lose track of things and track of time and okay. Hmm. Okay. I had a question here. I don't know if you're ready for all of these questions here. I'm not gonna ask you this today. This is a little too much. I'll ask you next time if you guys want me to go live. If you guys like this and you want us to go live again and stuff like this and have different topics and all that, then we can do it. All right. Do you guys want to ask any more questions or should we just jump into the music? Remember to get your refreshments. Why? Because I'm asking you guys to start beefs basically. And you don't want to start beef so early when we're trying to build a family. Go for it. You're like those people who say fight, fight, fight. Anyone to share? Okay. And then that's three people saying, ask the question. Tell me, who is an artist, modern artist? Did I have modern there? When did I ask it? Okay, yeah. Who's one artist you think is overrated? It could be modern. Anybody? Tell me who. Hmm. I don't want to see any silence now, no, because tell me if I ask and I got ask. Marvin Gaye, when did you stop loving me from the Hear My Dear album? I really do love these album titles. Oh, wonderful titles. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Who? You said I'm joking. You can't say that and take it back, man. You stick with what you're saying. You'd love for me to react to overrated artists? I can do that. I will tell you the truth. As a matter of fact, I listened to a song that I really didn't like. It was from some recent thing, and I was like, this is like the worst thing ever. Like the most I don't know, McDonald's song. I don't know. The most Taco Bell type. I don't know. It's like a Taco Bell of music or something. I don't know. Nickelback. Hootie at the Blowfish. Give me the list, Elk. Give me the list. Give me the list, and maybe we'll listen to them and see. I don't even know if I've even like sat down and like listened to Taylor Swift. I remember like I listened to what she say. What's this? What the full song go? I can't remember. You see, and that's the problem. That's the problem with modern music. You cannot recall it. The year passes, and you were like, "What was that garbage everybody was singing again?" Exactly. But 1983, a merman, I should turn to be. Can't see me. Me Against the World, Death Around the Corner, Fixing to Die, Masters of War. Come on. Don't ever speak of Kendrick. Go to war, Roxanne. Tell him. Generic, exactly. Exactly. So very generic. Like, what are we doing? This is so fun. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun talking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining and chatting. I got great taste, do I? I'm glad that you think so. If you think I have great taste, then it's probably true. And like, true of you too. So thank you. Any kind of popular music from 2020. All right, Kelty, you talk about that. Fixing to Die. Listen, I would listen to All Eyes on Me, right? And like after coming off of All Eyes on Me, as I said on that reaction, I was locked into the bars and the beef. So Fixing to Die, I was like, wait a second, we're not so like Tupac all of a sudden. Mhm. All right, let me see. All right, so if I'm ready for this, we can jump into the music and get asking more questions. Just let me know. Let me know if this is where if we want to move to the music now, or you want to ask me more questions, or you want to tell me more about these overrated artists. Mhm. My overrated list is the top 20, whatever it is. Oh, yeah. I love that. And they're telling us that we're just on at the tip of the iceberg when it comes down to Bob Dylan. We haven't even gone anywhere or seen anything yet. The times they are changing is what's coming up next. And boy, brothers and sisters, Machiavelli. When I tell you I'm scared to listen to Machiavelli, I am scared. I am terrified. I am so scared. I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening because I remember like there were some songs on All Eyes on Me that I heard and I was like, yo, what are we doing here? Like you ever watch a good show and they leave you on a cliffhanger and you're like, yo, are they about to do what I think they're about to do? I'm scared. You vote music. Okay, dealer's choice. Until the end of time. Music now. Okay, fine, guys. Okay. He was moving different. Yeah, pretty much perfect. Yo, that's high praises. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, man. You said heavy records. You're right, Elk, because I'm telling you, we're about to be transformed. I'm about to switch the screen to a screen share, and then we could do that. I rather. Hmm. Hmm. Pay to play than sell out. I want to go on a song. I'm falling asleep to you listening to 1983. Oh. Either you're saying that's boring or you're saying that it's that comforting. I don't know which one to pick. All right, let's go. Let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen. You're not going to see me for a little bit, but I'm going to be right there. There's my channel. Holding on. Let me change the screen share. And then we could go to the right screen. Okay. There we are. All right, perfect. Yeah. This was the nature sounds you were hearing earlier if you were like right on time. Okay, so oh, I need to show myself. I'm sorry. I'll be forgetting. All right. Hi. Magic. Magic. All right, let me do my thing and I'm gonna scooch over and we're gonna listen to some music. This is so fun. I've never listened to music with you guys before. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna forgo. All right. No expectations. You don't have any expectations. It makes life easier. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You got a OF page? What? Brother, come on, man. No. No. Unless you want to marvel at my mind or something. Can't believe me read that. Cannot believe I just did that. I'm sorry for myself because I read that. That's what I'm saying, Jaden. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. I feel so bad for myself for having heard that. Break my heart. Don't say that. All right, how do I... Oh, why is this like this? Okay. Roxanne, please, man. Control it, man. Chill, brother. What? What's wrong with you guys? Don't do that. All right. Post. Okay. All right. I was just looking up my list. Okay. Funkadelic Maggot Brain is where we're gonna start. So, let me just go pull it up. Does it have lyrics? Do I need lyrics? Oh, that graphic is crazy. I like it. I feel like I like it is gonna be my thing. I like it. Does it have lyrics? Do I need to pull up lyrics? Anybody in here? Lee, keep your purity and your sanity. You don't need to know. Maggot Brain. Funkadelic. Are we all on board to listen to this? It does have lyrics. Okay. But it's 10 minutes long. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are we all on board for this one? Ready to go? Well, you think I should leave that after? Should we do something else first? Should we do Mama's Just a Little Girl first? Today is on guitar masterpiece, man. Sasha, you do not know what you're talking about. All right. All right. Cool. Enough. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Oh gosh. Produced by George Clinton. It's funny. There was a George Clinton and All Eyes on Me too. I remember that. Oh boy, volume up. Let's hear it. Come back in 10 minutes, I guess, if you don't want to hear this one. But you really should stick around. Let's make it wide. Oh, no, you need to see it too, so I can't make it widescreen, can I? It works.
Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time, for y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all, or drown in my own shit.
Pregnant for the third time? Those are crazy concepts. That's beautiful. You can hear this, right, guys? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's beautiful. That's giving me goosebumps. Wow. This is so good. You can't hear it? Oh, you can't not hear this. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to my ears. That was crazy. I'm starting it again. I'm sorry. It's too good. I love how like the initial subtlety in the beat maintains as they're going in on the guitar. Also, let us not ignore that incredible intro. Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time. For y'all have knocked her up. What are you talking about, brother? I've tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. Look, I like that. I love when people push things. They push these concepts because you start realizing, wait a second, I was thinking in a very limited way. Well, this is great. Max that again. It's so good.
Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time.
Rewind.
For y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all or drown in my own shit.
That's dope. That's dope. That's just excellent writing right there, man. Guitar is sick for real, Joe. You're on drugs. What are drugs, anyways? That's crazy. That's amazing. That's crazy. Um, mhm. Okay. Sounds so Western here. Am I tripping? Okay. Really crazy.
Maggot brain. Maggot brain.
There's so many surprises on this. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Okay. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to try to turn off autoplay or something. They be trying to trip me up. That was wonderful. I love that I love the fact that the this part of it, no, not this.
Affinity.
Hold on. This that was sustained throughout the entire track. As so much was going on, and in a way it just felt like that underlying, sentiment of Mother Earth, to me at least, that's what it felt like. And then all the other things just seem to be telling the story. I don't know. I don't know what the intention of the track is, but I felt like I was getting purged, so of the maggots in my brain. I liked it. Thank you for this recommendation. Let me double check and see who it is that recommended this. That was wonderful. There were so many great moments in that. Let me see. I can find out who. Lee Water. Yeah, Lee. You killed that. Thank you for the recommendation. Wow. I really enjoyed that. Parliament Funkadelic is such a landmark cultural touchstone for so many genres. I really enjoyed that. I feel like there was like all right. So when you see me like checking the screen, it's like I'm just like this happened here, this happened here. It's like that's what's happening. But I feel like there was some part like maybe like the 9 minute mark. I felt like it just felt crushing, but like in a good way, like a weighted blanket or something. And that's what it felt like. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for the recommendation. That was wonderful. Maybe we should do like a Funkadelic deep dive. There's so many deep dives to do. I feel like if we like, and I said this before in like one of the other videos, like if we get 1 or 2 tracks from an artist and we do love them, then we should just do the whole thing, do the whole album. Why just stop at singles? Purity is the way I take the song. Ah, so we're on the same page. That's how I felt. I felt like I was being purged. I felt the maggots leaving my brain for real. It did the job then. Ah, bring the most authentic expression. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Keep the knowledge flowing in the chat. Appreciate that insight, Vincent. All right. I'm gonna go get the other song. All right, so I don't know if we should do like this switch to Tupac, or we go to, because I had a recommendation for Ween, Mutilated Lips live in Chicago. I have a Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, Pulse, 1994. I have Alice in Chains, Space Trip to Freedom by a Jaguar. Yeah, it felt that way. It felt that way for sure. Oh, okay, Lee. With the connections. All right, so what do we go for next? Do I go in order? Do I go to Mama's Just a Little Girl? Park. Tupac songs in the lineup are Mama's Just a Little Girl, When Thugs Cry, Ballad of a Dead Soldier. I thought I knew When Thugs Cry, but actually I just know Prince's When Doves Cry. I don't know if that's somehow related. Let me know which Pac song to go with. Comfortably Numb original, okay? Who Knows Jimmy? Have you ever heard Who Knows by Jimmy? No, I've never heard that before. Dealer's Choice. All right. I'll just go in order then, since we don't have any strong feelings about what's playing. Mama's Just a Little Girl it is. Excuse me. Ballad of a Dead. I have not done Pain. Is Pain on Machiavelli? We can't do any Machiavelli songs. We want to have the album experience. Ballad of a Dead Soulja. You can get Ballad of a Dead Soulja since you're the one saying what you would like to hear, and since no one else minds. Hello, Charles. Also, yeah, hi to everybody who's new. Where you from, Charles? Where you from, Vincent? Ben? Where y'all from? I'm gonna pull up Ballad of a Dead Soulja, okay? They have this thing on social media where they say same text, different font, right? Which means it's like very similar, but it's like presented in a different way. For all the people who may not know Tupac, when you hear Ballad of a Dead Soulja, let me know in the comments what this reminds you of from your own genre. And you know, let me I guess this one from his channel would be the right one. 4 minutes and 16 seconds, right? That's the one we can do. Almond High Creole Viking. I like that name. That's dope. Do some Almond Brothers Band. Okay? Sure. Don't tell me anything, Jaden. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. Unless it's essential to know. Because you're going to give me spoilers, you know. Charles may St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis. Hey. Tupac Pain. Tupac Pain was not on the track list for today, Jazz. Was not on the track list for today. All right. Oh, that's crazy. That's some interesting background. Okay. Colorado. Eat a peach. Please don't put that one I requested. I'm just a little girl. I don't even know if I've heard Mama's Just a Little Girl. Then no, we're gonna do both of those songs. We're gonna do Mama's Just a Little Girl and we're gonna do Ballad of a Dead Soulja, okay? So don't worry. Let's go. Tom Waits. Interesting. Southside. Lawrence, Kansas. Hey. Man, we're gonna have to just meet everybody. We gotta go and see all the things. Oh, curious. I didn't know that. I read Macbeth when I was in high school. I haven't touched that since. I don't even know if I remember how it goes. All right. Enough of the chatter. Let's jump in. I'm nervous. I'd be nervous when I'm getting ready to listen to songs. But then I remember all I have to do is center and breathe. And let's see what the song brings up.
Yeah. Ballad of a Dead Soldier. Cause it's the ballad of a dead soldier. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Come hear the ballad of a dead soldier. The plan to take command of the whole family, though underhanded to be the man that was planned on my road dogs. Official mob figures love to act up. The first to bomb when we rob niggas, I could be lost in my own mind. To be the boss, only thoughts gripping chrome knives. Niggas get tossed up, war scars, battlefield memories. Swore saw the devil in my empty glass of Hennessy. Talking to a nigga on the tight leash, screaming fuck the police as I ride through the night streets. Little child running wild towards danger. What's the cause? Don't be alarmed after all strangers. Maybe I'm a madman, a pistol grabbing nigga, unleash the Sandman. Promise a merciless retaliation. Nothing is colder. Close your eyes, hear the ballad of a dead soldier.
That's crazy.
This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Close your eyes,
That's a
hear the
crazy
ballad of a
chorus.
dead soldier. This is the ballad of a dead soldier.
gentlemen, gentlefellows, are you hearing? Are you hearing this? Maybe I'm a madman, a pistol grabbing nigga, unleash the Sandman. Promise, bro. You gotta at least hear the first verse again. The beat isn't bad either. I like the beat. There's a lot going on, but like in a good way.
Cause I could be lost in my own mind to be the.
That's a bar. He says that. He says things like that.
This is the ballad of a dead soldier. The ballad of a dead soldier. The plan to take command of the whole family, though underhanded to be the man that was planned on my road dogs. Official mob figures love to act up. The first to bomb when we rob niggas. I could be lost in my own mind to be the boss. Only thoughts gripping chrome knives. Niggas get tossed up. War scars, battlefield memories. Swore saw the devil in my empty glass of Hennessy. Talking to a nigga on the tight leads. Screaming fuck the police as I ride through the night streets. Little child running wild towards danger. What's the cause? Don't be alarmed after all strangers. Maybe I'm a madman, a pistol grabbing nigga, unleash the Sandman. Promise a merciless retaliation. Nothing is colder. Close your eyes, hear the ballad of a dead soldier.
Love for life I will be.
This is the ballad of a dead soldier.
Life of crime I will
Close your eyes, hear the ballad of a dead soldier.
play the game you play to win.
This is the ballad of a dead soldier.
Crazy world full of
Close your eyes.
Wow.
Completely lost, revenge at all costs. Payback's a bitch, switch now the tricks cross. Tossed up and never to be heard of. A single witness screaming bloody murder, murder. Blast, tell me homie what you see now. A blind man in a dead body, I'm ready to leave town and get my cash though. Hook up with Castro, homie had to blast on the task force. Stupid coppers tried to play us out, never that. They took my money and my stash, time to get them back. I put my secret arrival, 2 Glock 45, time for survival. Death to my rivals, tell me what you want, Lord. Nobody left after the death of a drug lord. The situation's critical, nothing is colder than hear the ballad of a dead soldier.
Love for life I will be.
This is a ballad of a dead soldier.
Life of crime I will
Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier.
play the game you play to win.
This is a ballad of a dead soldier.
Crazy world full of
Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Be a coward, put your hand.
Am I correct in thinking, like, you know, I feel like a lot of times people hear songs like this and they think it's just like a glorification of violence and things like this. But to me, when I hear this, it's just like for me, I find it to be very insightful. I feel like there are a lot of people, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just like, if I'm like reading too deep, but like, you know, it's like it's telling the tales of somebody who's at war. And I feel like a lot of the times when Tupac speaks and he speaks about his life, especially in these songs, he keeps on talking of war. And I did watch the Ed Gordon interview, and I just need to kind of like edit it together and you'll see it. But you know, in that I mentioned that, you know, like actual soldiers, when they go to war, they get basic training. And if they don't pass basic training, then you can't go to war. It's just, you know, you can't even join to get training. Like, yeah. And then you get trained by some of the best to go to war. Like, that's how that works. But then when you're like from the hood, you're in a war of your own and there is no basic training. Your parents could be absolutely incompetent, you know, so like they're the ones telling you, you know, oh, you got to do this and you got to do, they can't even advise you on your finances, nothing. You know, they can't do nothing for you, nothing. He says, I plan to take command of the whole family. You know, that's just like, again, a whole lot of ambition, a whole lot of, I want to run this, I want to lead something. Though underhanded to be the man it was planned. Tell me what that means. Because I just feel like, you know, even though it's not necessarily like the main thing, war, but picture in modern time, you're right. Yeah, it's just, you know, so like these young men who are in from these families and from these backgrounds, they're at war. And there's no basic training, there's no combat readiness, nothing. They're not getting any extra gear. You know, they're not getting anything to defend themselves. And if they start to defend themselves with their voices, Are they trying to arm themselves? We're told, you know, oh my gosh, look at that. It's another violent, aggressive person, is what you're told. So how do they, and then we know about war, right? You come back with PTSD. A lot of people, you know, who've gone to war, they kill themselves after because it's just a whole lot. But then you have these people who are growing up beside drug dealers and murderers and people who want to like literally rape them. They're being molested. They're being seen as other in their own countries, in their own society, so they don't feel like they're a part of nothing. If they have one mess up, one mistake, it's like, oh my God, look at this terrible person. And I feel like that's the thing that I also got from the Ed Gordon interview. I'm like, how are you trying to judge somebody based off a mistake or 5 incidences? Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. So when I'm listening to this, I don't see this as like a glorification. I see it as a telling and a revelation of what these people go through. You know, thug for life I will be. A life of crime I will lead. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. If you play the game, you play to win. We often don't win, do we? It's a crazy world full of sin. That's just crazy, man. In the Ed Gordon interview, he says, I'm doing God's work. I had nothing to say. I'm a chatterbox. I was like, okay, sir, do God's work. Crazy. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. And when we get into Tupac Machiavelli, I have a lot to say about why Tupac is the greatest. Okay. Because I've been turning it over in my mind. Why is it after so many years, the same conversation that exists for even Jimi Hendrix is the greatest? Why is that? Why? Why do people feel so powerfully, so strongly about these things? There is a reason. There is a reason. I feel like when I was listening to Tupac talk, like it almost felt like I was holding up a mirror to my own life and my own experiences. Even though most of the things he's been through, I ain't never even seen none of that. But he's so real. He's so real. He said, I feel like I can represent these people because I'm from them. I can show them. It's the same thing with people like Malcolm X. Malcolm X went to prison and he was pimping and doing all these different things. And look at him turn his life around. Who's a better example for you? Somebody who had like a perfect track record and like life was great for them? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody who's like been through it and they can show you. Because ain't nobody coming to talk to me and tell me about, oh my God, you could live this life and you could be this person and you ain't never been through shit. You ain't never been through nothing. You don't know me. You don't know me, so don't talk to me. I totally get where you're coming. You don't get nothing. I'm getting too emotional. I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna ease up. I'm gonna ease up. But I'm just saying, if you can first understand that this is, they're telling you. He's telling you. Like, you're hearing the verses, but listen to the awareness in the chorus. It's a crazy world full of sin. Awareness. A life of crime I will lead. Awareness. Tupac bad, man. I'm crazy.
Rival, 2 Glock 4-5, time for survival. Death to my rivals. Tell me what you want, Lord. Nobody left after the death of a drug lord. The situation's critical. Nothing is colder than hear the ballad of a dead soldier. This is a ballad of a dead soldier. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. This is a ballad of a dead soldier. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Be a coward, put your hands to the moon when my Glocks rang out. The niggas came out, boom. Who wanna see me in the challenge? Some merciless, some terrifying niggas in my ballads. Do you feel me? Capo and copper time. One day I'll be the dawn. Until then, remain strong. My only fear in death is reincarnation. Busting at my adversaries like a mental patient. To all my niggas facing 60 years, shedding tattoo tears. Another suicidal on the tier, taking private planes, trying to survive the game. For all my homies that'll never be alive again. All they promise us is death, nigga. Take a breath, could be the last one left, nigga. It's real now, feel it and fantasize. Ain't nothing colder, listen, you can hear it. The ballad of a dead soldier. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Close your eyes, hear the ballad of a dead soldier. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Let's go out to Gato, mental. All the niggas that can pass away. Close your eyes, ballad of a dead soldier. All the down ass riders, all the niggas that put it down, all the soldiers, all the niggas that go through that day-to-day struggle. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. All the niggas that passed on, all the niggas with ambition and money in their heart. All the niggas that want some and that don't take none. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. The police is so scared of us. Oh, the feds, they aware of us. They wanna see us dead. They got pictures of a nigga head. Ballad of a dead soldier. Tryna see me in chains. Shit, them niggas will never breathe again. Before they put me in cell, they'll see me in hell. Cause it's the ballad of a dead soldier. Got my pistols cocked, run the whole motherfucking block. Fuck the cops, the police, we run these streets, nigga. Ain't heard the ballad of a dead soldier. These niggas can't see me. Half the world wanna be me. Multi-millionaire. Shit, it ain't fair. But nigga, you know, it's the ballad of a dead soldier.
How old was he when this record came out? He's sometimes I hear him, I'm like, yo, why are you so aggressive? Like here, he just sung like there's so much conviction, there's so much anger. You don't go into a studio and voice something like that if you're not feeling that, man. It permeates time. You know what I'm saying? That anger, that's crazy. That shit permeates time. And that final verse, my guy says, bro, I got goosebumps. Yo, what? Bro, isn't this like a script for a movie or something? Brother, that's crazy. Be a coward, put your hands to the moon when my blacks rung out. Bro, you want to see me in a challenge. Sometimes he says some things and I'm just like, it's just so, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to put that. Oh my gosh. Oh, Vincent, I hear you, man. And it's like people see you. When they see you, they only see, you know, the cadaver. I have a poem that I wrote. Cause you know, I be trying to write. There's no way you hear from people like this and you don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying? You put pen to paper. But they see you and they see what you're wearing and what you look like. They don't see your past. As Vibes Cartel would say, they don't know your Afghanistan. They only know your Times Square. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know you. They don't know you. Yeah, he's an interesting young man. You know, like why is it? And you know, we've talked about it before in like previous reactions, but like when you can relate to something, and that is the power of music. On the deepest level, aside from you saying, oh my God, that beat, oh my God, that goes hard, oh my God, that's not crazy. It's the fact that you can connect with the music. It means something to you. And when it means something to you, that's crazy. All right, guys. So we've done Ballad of a Dead Soldier. Is there anything you want to tell me about this track now that we've listened to it? Anything you want to tell me? Tell me what you want to tell me about this. I gotta close this. I got a curtain behind me, but this sun, bruh, being slow roasted. That ain't no way. Being fried. Speaking power, girl. I'm sure it'll come out, man. Yeah, real no real boy, yeah. Nah, pretend. We don't need for that. We don't need for none of that. And every story is sacred. Amen, Lee. I agree. Every story is sacred. When you see people on the street, remember that's somebody's precious child. That's somebody's precious child. You understand? Everybody, most people, them see the people them as NPCs. I gotta go exercise. Okay? Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna take care of your body, Vincent. Remember to engage your core when you go out there. Oh my God. Engage your core. And keep the knees them. What you do with the knees, people? You can't have the knees too stiff. You gotta keep it springy. This is how you take care of your joints as you get older. I have a few of the interviews ready. I just need to edit it. And put it up. Because I tried out, because copyright laws and all these different things, you have to be very careful. You gotta be careful. Oh my gosh. Just now that you mentioned show jazz, I totally forgot that we have a phone line. You could literally call in and say hello. I wish I had it there. Brother. Let me see if we can find it. Hold on. And you take down the number. And if you don't want to come, you can come. But don't call during the reactions now, You know what I'm saying? Don't call during the reactions. See here? The thing legit. 1844 Shebs TV. Save it to your contacts. Somebody send it in the chat if you can, please. 1-844-743. Yes, it's a phone. 1-844-743-2788. Call in to Shebs TV so we can hear your thoughts on the latest reactions and to ask questions if you would like. But tell you, I could have been a news reporter. People have never want me. I joke, I never try. But call into wrong screen. Call into Shebs TV and let us know what you want to hear on the radio station. Yes. Ballad Soulja was amazing. I just need a moment to kind of recalibrate my brain. He just took us to war, did he not? This pink lemonade is tart. What are you guys drinking? Good job. Thank you, Ucha. Appreciate you. Too shy to call? Why? Come on. You never prank call people before? Prank call. So I go on, girl, and leave. It's easy. Be like, girl, your forehead big. Tell her your mama joke, anything. What are you scared for? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right. After, we got mama's just a little girl. Do we want to do two? We're gonna do it in a dendo. Don't forget. I'm not playing in your face. We're gonna do it. But there was one more thing we could have done, probably to break it up a little bit. I don't know. Unless you guys want to just jump straight into the POC stuff. I'm saying. You should be asleep. 4:20 a.m. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. That's mad early or late. No. When you have these bad sleep schedules, things start overlap. You got I'm not AI. What is a kajagugu? What's a kajagugu? Line up Scarface featuring Tupac. Smile. I line it up, but it don't mean that it's going to show today, Leo Mom. Sorry. We have so many. It's in the community post. It's a lot. And play another artist? Okay. Jazz. That's rave hours. You are just starting. That's funny. You're just starting. I've never been to a rave. But I could see myself at a rave. You don't do this at a rave, but I'm sure you don't. You probably jump, but that won't be me. All right, we could do common, be intro. We could do Ween, Mutilated Lips. We could do Duran Jones and the Indications, Cruising to the Park. Y'all see the community post, right? You could just pick something from that. Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb. I've never listened to anything from Pink Floyd. Mutilated Lips. Mutilated Lips. All right. Comment is too short. I think you were the one that requested that, Jaden. Wait. Oh, it's too short? Oh, it's too short not to do it? Oh, Kajagugu. Too shy. Pink Floyd. Listen, we're just gonna Floyd is good. Okay. All right, listen. I'm gonna take a short commercial break. We don't have any sponsors now. But one of these days I'm going to make an advertisement. This show is sponsored by Shebs Mason Jar with pink lemonade. Please continue to stay hydrated. It's important. Go get yourself some water. Use the restroom. I'm gonna take maybe just 5 minutes and then I'll be right back. Okay? Let me see if I can give you some interesting sounds, like some cicadas or something nice. Rain sounds. I do like rain sounds. Rain sounds for sleeping. Oh no, Jazz. Close your ears, don't drop asleep. I know you're tired. No falling asleep. Okay? Oh man, I'm gonna put this in the other. Hold on. I have to put it in the other screen. I'm gonna be off for just 5 minutes. Raves are pasty? What that mean? Careful now. How about John Martin's live version of Skip James' song? That's a transformative cover. Steve, why do you know so much? Are you the music oracle? You be referencing things from all over the place. No, Jazz, wake up. Wash your face with some cold water. Don't bother with that. I'll be right back. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You like the graphic? It's cute, don't it? I think you guys can still hear me. I hope. Okay. Five minutes. Okay. Yeah. Did y'all get yourself some water, some tea, a snack? I got myself apricot short, apricot shortbread cookies. Look what I got. I guess I'm giving you also ASMR. Can you hear it? Some people love ASMR content. I don't know how to feel about it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. Okay. So we're gonna do Pink Floyd. Okay? We're gonna do feedback. No. We just read something and then we just couldn't. Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb. Cool? Hmm? That's funny, Jazz. Rain sounds are the best. Rain sounds are the best. I love the rain. Like, it's my favorite thing. Like, I could be having a bad day and then it starts raining and I'm like, yep, not as bad as I thought. It still rains. Plants get water and all these different things, so that's great. Caffeine. I want some coffee. Okay. Comfortably Numb. Okay. This is fun. This is a really nice first time, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the recommendations for stuff to listen to. Thank you for all the questions. Comfortably Numb from the rain. You're funny. That's fine, John. That's okay. Making me laugh. Gosh, yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. This is better than I could have expected it to be. We could keep doing this, and I like the fact there's not a lot of people here. Yeah, I like that. We just keep it nice and small, and just chat amongst ourselves. I like that. Too many people and then you get a little overwhelmed. Oh, nice artwork. That's really nice. It has Japanese writing on it. Do I have that right? Japanese writing? Hey You. Is that the name of the album it was on? Okay. Massive Attack. The only Massive Attack I know is from Nicki Minaj. I apologize. I don't know all the things there are to know. But she says massive. I'm gonna have one more cookie and then we'll jump into Pink Floyd, okay? Forgive me, I'm really hungry. I think I need a sandwich or something. I feel like next week is gonna be so exciting. I'm gonna listen to some albums this weekend. Can't listen to too much, because as you can see, like, I'll do a reaction to something that's 8 minutes and the video is 30 minutes long. Tell me why. Why is the video so long? Big Black Car by Big Star. I don't know who Big Star is. You guys have any? Oh, ocean sounds. Yeah, ocean sounds are nice. Ocean sounds really are nice. All right. Man, that's how it goes, Jazz. That's how it goes. Large crowds and things. There's value in small, tight-knit communities too. I like that. I really do. Okay. I said one more cookie, but it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Oh my God. I need some food. They say what? in these shows, these survival shows, they're always singing about protein. Sometimes you just need a cookie. Why is nobody saying, I want a cookie? Or saying, I don't know, a Coke? I don't know. All right, comfortably numb. 6 minutes and 23 seconds, huh? All right. Sweet. Producers Bob Ezrin, David Gilmour. One more. Who's the one more? Can't even hold what to tell. I hate that they do that. You guys can't just extend the text box so that the people's names are shown. They don't know basic CSS. Getting on my nerves, man. All right, Pink Floyd. Comfortably numb. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm scared.
Is there anybody in there?
Wow.
Not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain.
No, that's dope.
Get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts.
Oh.
Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips.
I'm sorry. That's crazy. What a thoughtful song. That's so thoughtful. Are you guys okay? Is there anybody in here? Are you all right? Can you all tell me where it hurts? That's crazy. I'm telling you, music is therapy. Are we also now being like put into like a meditative state? That's crazy. I wish we would have started off with this one. Just because, or maybe even ended with this one. And I couldn't tell me say it's more of a beginning end type of song. This is a grounding exercise. This is so beautiful. You see what the people are writing? Just not if you can hear me. Oh. Wanna good? You said this song is a part of your DNA? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. This song is a meditation. A thoughtful one at that. Hi. Hi. Hello. Gosh, man. Man. This song makes me feel grateful for music. That's how you use music. I hope you guys are all right. Hope y'all are good. Wow. I'm sorry, I just needed to take a moment to just appreciate what they're actually doing here. Like you could just, like if you were having like a really bad day, you could just listen to this. Especially this part. And I realize that a lot of y'all love listening to music while you're high, so you know, I can see this also resonating in a different way if you were like coked up and weeded out. Coked up and weeded. That's Tupac. Coked up and weeded. I love your content. Oh, thank you, Geraldo. I really appreciate that. And welcome to the live. Yeah. Wow. The best of all times. Wow. Wow. I envy all of you guys when you tell me that you've gone and seen performances. Wow, that's crazy. Nah, man. This. I'm a very passionate person, you know. I'd be getting goosebumps and chills and all these things, and I'm just getting a lot of goosebumps from this. I just really appreciate what they've done here. We're gonna have to listen to the album. I'm sold. Sold. You know? You ever seen somebody come up to you and offer you something, and you're like, no, say less. We're doing it. All right, let's keep on going. Just know that I'm also saying this to you guys, and you know, you don't gotta hide. You could just tell me if y'all are good or not. Seriously, you know, like when people, one thing I always hated was when people would say like, "How are you doing? Hey, how are you? How are you?" And then you're like, "I'm okay." You're not okay. Why are you saying you're okay? Because nobody wants to hear that you're not okay. Nobody wants to hear that I'm having a really, really bad day. And I spoke to somebody and they barely listened. But I want to know. Okay? So if you're having a bad day or something isn't working out, you know, ain't no better place than to just talk on here in the chat. Okay? Ain't no better place. Let's go on and chat. And as we said, music is therapy. This is why I'm upset when musicians don't get paid the amount of money they deserve. How are you telling me 1 million streams is equal to $4,000? What? Like when therapy costs as much as it does? That's wild. That's wild. All right. I'm going to keep on going. I'm sorry.
Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Show me where it hurts. There is no pain, you are receding.
It's crazy.
A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb. Just a little pinprick. There'll be no more. But you may feel a little sick.
Good job with that. Oh.
Can you stand up? I do believe it's working good. That'll keep you going through the show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain, you Red smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb.
Yes. Wow. That's a favorite. That was great. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is such a sad song. I feel like now that I've listened to the whole thing, like for me, it feels like he is actually talking to himself. And all sometimes they're probably even shifting perspectives because when he goes here to Roger Waters and he says just a little pinprick, it almost feels like he's being sedated by somebody and they just want him to keep on performing. And this comfortable numbness is just kind of like sedating your feelings. And then he says there was a time when he was a child where he remembers feeling, and like the feeling was coming back again. He says, I can't explain it. You wouldn't understand. This is not how I am. Like this is not who I am. That's so sad. And then he says, I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is grown. The dream is gone. And I was a child, I caught a fleet. This is so well written. I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. Jeez. This reminds me of a poem by Gabriella Cara called Once Upon a Time. When I was a child, I used to smile just like you. Something to that effect. Wow. Jeez. That is crazy. Yeah, King. His his vocals on this are amazing. Wow, man. Waters often visited war and loss of child's innocence themes. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like what's coming up for me here is that I feel like a lot of times, and so like this is what I say, like in terms of like the benefit of music to us a lot of the times is it helps to add context to our lives and shows us some of the things we've been missing. It's not just a good song, it's something that provides insight. And for me, I feel like as we start going through life and experiencing terrible things, we start putting on armor to protect ourselves, you know, more and more and more and more armor to the point where we just, you know, we have to protect ourselves so we can't really feel anything. It's what like helps us to stay alive, but it actually really sucks when he says you don't understand. This is not how I am. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. This is a beautiful song, man. And the guitar work was amazing. The storytelling. There's a secret backward message in the wall. Is it really? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I thought that by angling my body in a different way, I would see what the secret message is. I don't know what the message is. This is a very, very, very sad song, and it's the truth for so many people. It's the truth for so many of us. I think it takes a lot of courage to say that you are going to be tough, to not to be tough, but you're gonna allow yourself to be vulnerable. It takes a lot to say, "Oh, thank you, John, and thank you to all of you guys." Yeah, you know, there is a strict spoiler etiquette on this channel. You cannot provide any spoilers. It's against the rules. But yeah, what was I gonna say about this now? It's the truth for so many of us. Just a second. Yeah, it's the truth for so many of us. We've changed who we are because of situations and just life experiences, and sometimes it gets to a point where you don't even remember who you are anymore, and that's sad. It takes a lot of courage to decide that you're gonna still be this child despite all the hurt that you're carrying. A whole lot of confidence. Okay, let's see what we're saying in the chat. Once you go secret backward message in the chat, I didn't see it in the wall. I don't see it. I tried, but I failed. Yeah. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I'm gonna see it. Yeah, I can't tell you what it is. Okay. What do you guys think about this track? And your reaction, what am I missing? Tell me. I want to know. And then after this, we can do Ween, Mutilated Lips. I had a lot of fun with that. That was great. A lot of sad fun. It's kind of weird, right? Or listening to something sad and being like, oh my God, that was so fun. Really and truly, what I want to do is just play the song over and over again and try to like understand what each of the different lines mean, because I don't know if I'm getting it. I think I am, but you know, I'm having another cookie because I'm hungry. And then though, After we're done with Ween, we're gonna do Mama's Just a Little Girl, okay? From Tupac. And I'll double check to see what else we had. Comfortably Numb is one chapter. I see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can share. Share if you'd like. I heard a lot of people say they wish they could. Non-medical folks may be offended. I understand. Getting away with it isn't hard. It's not easy. Comedy is difficult, for sure. I recently heard a comedian saying, when you're expected to be funny, it's harder to be funny. When you're not expected to be funny, then you can be funny. Okay. Ween Mutilated Lips. I've listened to 3 Ween songs. If you're a Ween fan, I've only heard 2. I've only uploaded 2, but the other one, unfortunately, I watched it from somebody's channel. Terrible audio, but it didn't sound that way through my headphones. But then when I watched the video back, I'm like, oh my god, they messed it up. Are there any Ween fans here? Because I want to listen to it, but I want to make sure that I have the right video. Should I watch the one? Does any one of these do? I think they did tell me which one to look at. Live in Chicago. HD. Okay, we could do the HD version then. I hope that's the right one. Especially over live chat. Viva Win. Okay. Being detached and telling the truth. Interesting. That means I can't be detached, so I couldn't I couldn't be a comedian. I'd lean into too hard. We don't have 76. We'll add freedom of 76 to the track list for the next live we do. Why Pepper, the album? Yes. This was recommended by Violent Fungus. So we'll do that. Do I need lyrics for this? I'll still pull it up anyways. Sometimes I don't hear things. I need lyrics. It helps. Mutilated Lips. That doesn't sound too good. They have some interesting titles for their stuff. Oh, this is from the Mollusk. Okay. They also have really good imagery. Very, very good imagery. Okay. Are you ready for Ween? Oh. I'm gonna finish my cookie and then we'll jump in. Okay. We'll go. I just want to finish my cookie. And then we can go. Okay. I'm gonna click on the second one. And then we can jump in.
Right.
Hey. I can get down with that. Okay. That's extra.
Squeeze my head instead. Rigid man provoking violence.
What are we talking about?
Listen not to what I said.
Oh, okay, sure.
I said please calm it down. Give a kiss on the wrist of the worm like chips up, tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh and fried. You can get another drop of this, yeah, you wish. Mutilated lips, give a kiss on the wrist of the worm like chips up, tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh and fried. You can get another drop of this. Laughing lady, living lover. Oh, you sassy, brassy lassie. Will find me the skull of Haile Selassie. Give me assurance so I can tap it. A tap all over this big world. Take my hand, you ugly girl. Mutilated lips, give a kiss on the wrist of the worm like chips up, tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh fried. You can get another drop of this, yeah, you wish. Mutilated lips, give a kiss on the wrist of the worm like chips up, tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh fried. You can get another drop of this. Tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh and fried. You can get another drop of this. Yeah, you wish. Yes.
That was legit. That was legit. What? First of all, beat crazy. Second of all, he's full of flows. He has crazy flows. The writing is so wondrous. I lick my brain in silence. Rather squeeze my head instead. What are we talking about? Midget man provoke. I just love how out of this world it is. I love how out of this world it is. I love that it's evoking such imagery that I would otherwise not think about. I like that. Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist. We're talking some Edward Scissorhand type thing. The worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. Oh, that's crazy. I like it. You can get a drop of this. Yeah, you wish. Did he say take my hand, ugly girl? He did. Give you shoes so I can tap see. Find me the skull of Haile Selassie. No man, those are bars. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. I liked it. Wow. I'm gonna watch it again on my own time. I don't know if y'all want me to watch it again, because that's how I bees, I bees this way. That was fun. I didn't pause it because I'm like, if it was like a real performance, I couldn't stop them. So I stopped the wonder since, it's live. You cannot stop a live. He's crazy. They're a crazy band. The drums in the beginning, I was like, what is going on? And then the way they changed the mood with the guitar. Yo, that was crazy. I enjoyed that. Thank you for the recommendation. Who recommended this? Gotta give you your props, show you your respect, Cannot. Who do I have to oh, Kids Science. Thank you for the recommendation. Who was the one who recommended Pink Floyd? JP Feather. JP Feather? Again with the wonderful recommendation. All right. So now we're gonna do Mama's Just a Little Girl, Tupac. And then I think that will be it for the live today. Yeah, those drums were amazing. I loved it too. Haile Selassie. I'm like, why you want to find the skull of Haile Selassie though? The Jamaican people fight for that. We love her, Haile Selassie. All right, Tupac. Mama's Just a Little Girl. That's what's next. Just a little girl. All right, and then we have the one from his channel, so that's the one we're gonna do. That was great. Mutilated lambskin, time. Yo, that's crazy. Only one. That's crazy. He had so many flows there. That's crazy. I'd have lost my mind if I was at that show. That's great. Oh man, the album must be crazy. The Mollusk. Featuring Mama Just a Little Girl, featuring Kim Hill, produced by Johnny J and KP Wilson. Billy Joel, All About My Soul. Tupac is a great bookend. Yeah, that was crazy. All right. Shebs weaning. Yeah, man, I love Ween. I listened to It's Gonna Be Alright, but I didn't upload it because the audio was not great. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't upload this. They're gonna be like, why did you listen to that terrible version? Mistakes were made, man. Mistakes were made. But I loved It's Gonna Be Alright. So there's that. I went to a concert today. It does feel that way, doesn't it? And on a Friday, it's perfect. It's perfect. Wow. Okay. I had so much fun today. Thank you for all that. All of you guys who showed up, stuck around, kept the chat going. You know what I'm saying? Dropped your thoughts and all these things. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. And this is like way better than reacting to myself. Let me like be alone. Like, give me company, please. Company. I'm gonna move this up a little. And then we can just jump into it. Shine on You, Crazy Diamond. This is a remix. Oh, okay. Let's back out. What should I look for then? OG, unreleased, or should I put OG after the title? Original. Let me back OG. OG, let's see. This one? I want to make sure the audio is good. Which one should I click on? You have this one up at the top. The one at the top then? Okay then. We'll do the OG version. And we're gonna do some OG version reactions to some stuff like Dear Mama. Because I heard Dear Mama before, but I hear that there's an OG version of that. So That's a good way to get into like reacting to some of those stuff I might have heard before, and I could share my thoughts about what I actually think about those songs with you guys if you're interested in hearing that. All right, listen to both versions. That's crazy. To both. I pick and choose. I love that name. Pick and choose. Pick and choose. It's funny. Oh gosh. And then I said it, and then before I knew it, I was like, oh, wait a second. That's what it's saying. All right. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna click on the first one and get into that pop. You want me to compare? Oh, so hold on. Just to clarify, okay, for our understanding, you're saying I should listen to this version and then listen to the remix? Pick and choose. I just like his name. It's so good. Pick and choose. Oh, gee. Oh, dog. My brother. I've been seeing you on the Tupac reactions, brother. What's good, man? You found some time in your busy schedule to grace us with your presence. What's good? Nice to meet ya. Oh man, all right. I'm gonna if I should listen to the other what's it called? The other version of the Tupac, the repack. Oh my god. The remix. Do let me know. I'm gonna jump into the top one. Oh god. Every time when I listen to Jimi Hendrix, I'm like, I'm gonna get emotional. I know that. When I listen to Ween, I'm like, it's gonna be fascinating. When I listen to Bob Dylan, I'm like, yep, here I go. And there's gonna be some social commentary or something. And then there's always like a lot of other things that come with that. But when I listen to Tupac, I know it's like a very similar experience that I have with Bob Dylan when I listen to Tupac. It's a very similar social commentary, but a different perspective. And it's just, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. All right. Enough of the chatter. Enough of the laba. All right. Let's jump in. You can't just pick and choose, okay? Jazz, you're awake. I thought you were sleeping. Yo, your brain is firing on all cylinders. Probably 5 o'clock in the morning. I like that. I love the engagement in the frontal lobe. I love that. All right, let's go.
To the young mother.
Oh, wait a minute. You need to play. Oh. No matter cry.
To
Oh.
the young mother. That's right. I feel you. I know how it is. Mama's just a little girl. Don't nobody understand. I feel you. She was born a heavy-set girl with pigtails and curls. A heart full of gold, still it won't change the world. Though she could never understand why some underhanded plans witness a man die. Was only 15, should have been a beauty queen. Still see her crying by the caskets when her parents got killed. Little girl, don't cry, cause even though they died, you can best believe they watching over thee from the sky. Never asked for this misery, but look at what you getting. It's a blessing in disguise. When you find out you're pregnant, no money, no home. And even though you all alone, you got to do this on your own. So baby, go. I wish you luck, and if you need me, call. Just come to me and let me feed you all. I can understand the way it feels when you're fighting this world, facing all this drama when mama's just a little girl. And mama's just a little girl. How old are you? At 16, what a beautiful thing.
Did he just sniffle? That's crazy. Oh, may I have to pull it back? Why listen to it once when you could listen to it twice?
To the young mother. That's right. I feel you. I know how it is. Mama's just a little girl. Don't nobody understand. I feel you. She was born a heavy-set girl with pigtails and curls. A heart full of gold, still it won't change the world. Though she could never understand why some underhanded plans witness a man die. Was only 15, should have been a beauty queen. Still see her crying by the caskets when her parents got killed. Little girl, don't cry, cause even though they died, you can best believe they watching over thee from the sky. Never asked for this misery, but look at what you getting. It's a blessing in disguise. When you find out you're pregnant, no money, no home, and even though you all alone, you got to do this on your own. So baby, go. I wish you luck, and if you need me, call. Just come to me and let me feed you all. I can understand the way it feels when you're fighting this world, facing all this drama when mama's just a little girl. And mama's just a little girl. At 16, what a beautiful thing, the very essence of a jet black ebony queen. And who could tell she'd get pregnant at an early age? She didn't listen, had sex, watch her belly raise. Hey, got violated by someone she dated. If this is fate, I hate to see the seed she created. And so we waited, though it takes time to build the body and the mind. She reclines 9 months, then finally it's time. What do we find? Little growing boy of mine, of a tortured soul, addicted to a life of crime, at no time for the growing stage. He learned his values on the streets at an early age. Watch for police, don't come home. Why? Cause mama's acting crazy at the hospital, about to have another baby like a rose from the concrete, growing with it, blessed with twins. How the hell can mama raise 3 men? So we began close as family. Such insanity, a happy home from one act of inhumanity. Plus mama said the seed was corrupted, used to rub her belly, begging us to breathe, and she love us. Now mama sits quiet, sipping peppermint schnapps, turn the house into a spot, made her watch for cops. Hey, how can mama bring a thug like me in this world? She ain't the cause of all the drama, cause mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. How can she raise it? Now, will she remain in the same spot? The gunshots rang, they came from the cane spot. Now look here, I see her clutching the sun. In her arms she hurt, her heart bleeding as she watched her seed die in the dirt. Fulfill prophecy, but who can stop the grief? I walk around trying to hold the world up on top of me. Probably be an innocent man, still I'm the victim of a curse. What could be worse? Nothing but pain since my birth. Family functions at the pen, cause everybody's in, paying back society. I'm guilty of a life of sin. Watch the drama occur, my eyes blurred before I jet it. I wonder why we all have to die before we get it. Though we shed tears, so many tears I done buried. Worried and scared, knowing I'ma see the cemetery. Must be prepared in this cold world, no one cares. No, it ain't fair, but we all bear and do our share in this land of the underhanded schemes and plans. Vivid dreams of a nigga having G's in hand. Mama told me not to be a punk. Fuck what you talking about, coward, what you niggas want? Hey, there ain't a thing I wouldn't do for my mama in this world, cause you know I ain't mad at you. You just a little girl. Hell no. See, mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. I ain't facing all this drama, cause mama's just a little girl.
I just want to pause and comment on a few things, because I see it goes on to like there's like collision in the verses and other persons. So oh God. Gosh. I remember there was a time I was like really upset with my own mother. Just like mad upset with her. And I found a scripture in the Bible that said to understand all is to forgive all. And so I really pushed myself and I pushed my understanding to try to understand her, because she is a human being and she deserves understanding. So I tried. I tried to rationalize a lot of the choices she made. And I was like, yeah, if I really think about it, I can understand it and I can forgive her and not hold her, So like when I hear this, I hear that same understanding, that same reflection, that same, she's just a child, a child who had a lot of terrible things happen to her. And unfortunately, when these things happen, they compound and they affect the children of these people. So like even your own parents and things like that, the way they raise you is a result of like these experiences. But it's like we have to try to understand them. Otherwise, we carry a lot of anger in our heart. So much anger in our heart towards them because we don't understand, like, why are you the way that you are? Just, I mean, yes, this is storytelling, but also this is like a whole lot of people's reality. Losing your parents violently, or losing your, even if it's not violently, losing your parents is like being amputated. It's like losing your legs, you know, because they're supposed to be your stewards. They're supposed to help you in life. And so already you're at a disadvantage. And then it's like sometimes you have parents, and just like this, the actual subject of the song is like, you have them, and then what kind of advice do they give you? They tell you, don't be a punk. And it's like, how can people like that give you like advice about life when they don't even understand what they're doing? He said it here. She told me, don't be a punk or whatever. So it's like, what you talking about, Cara? What you niggas want? You know, you're following the advice of a child. And I feel like it's also important for a lot of us to realize that like our parents aren't fit to give us advice. As are like some friends and families and stuff. I don't know. It's just excellent writing again. Excellent insight, excellent storytelling. You see people, a lot of people see people on the street raising their kids, and maybe they're not doing a good job, and like their first go-to is to judge them. Oh my God, look at what she's doing or what he's doing. But you see them, you don't know their story. You don't know where they're coming from. This topic of being raised and having to bring the baby into the world and all of that. And then trying to go above that, like, this is the problem. And I'm going to try to like meet the problem here and not ostracize or treat my son badly because of what happened, something that was not within their control. And then he says here, never ask for this misery, but look at what you're getting. It's a blessing in disguise when you find out you're pregnant. It's a blessing in disguise. I have a lot to say about blessings in disguises and fate and all of these different things. So much to say. Because sometimes there's people tell you, oh, you know, this happened for a reason, or this is a blessing or whatever. And this is not me going against what he's saying, because this to me sounds like hindsight. But when you're in the moment of something, how do you know that something is a blessing in disguise? How do you know? It's like when we're listening to music. When you hear the first 30 seconds, you don't know what comes in the next 3 minutes if you've never heard it before. And it's the same thing with our lives. We have the number of years you've lived. If you've been alive for 38 years, you have the 38 years. You don't know what comes 20 years from now. And so you might be in the current context of your life, and you're not realizing that your life could be different. Your life could change. So there's that. It's really interesting, I think. If this is fate, I'd hate to see the seed she created, and so we waited. That's crazy. Mama's just a little girl. I'm gonna pull it back like a few seconds, and then we'll keep on going.
My mama in this world, cause you know I ain't mad at you. You just a little girl. Hell no. See, mama's just a little girl. Mama's still a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. I ain't facing all this drama, cause mama's just a little girl. They ask us why we mutilate each other like we do. They wonder why we hold such little worth on human life. They ask us why we turn from bad to worse. It's to ignore from which we came. You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. And these are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Thank God, nigga. Ask me how. You see, mama's just a little girl.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
To the young mother.
That is crazy. So you said I should listen to another version? I can, if you think I should. To the question, they ask us why we mutilate each other like we do and wonder why we hold such little worth for human life. To ask us why we turn from back to worse is to ignore from which we came from. I feel like, I remember I used to see people when I was like going to school and they'd be like doing some jobs that people be like, oh, you don't need to do that job or whatever. Yeah, man, I know that he has a poetry book called The Rose That Grew from the Concrete. Learned that recently. But I used to see people like, doing certain kind of jobs and like having like a hard time, and it's like I couldn't help but see the little boy there, like just knowing like as a little boy that was never like you never would have dreamed of like, I don't know, cleaning car glasses or windows or something. You probably dreamt of something completely different, but like life dealt you the hand that you were dealt, and then you have to try to rise above that. And it's so hard because when people see you, they see where you're from. They see, well, when you put yourself out there, you put your resume in front of them and you're like, I'm from here. They're like, oh, you're from there? This is who you are? It's such a sad thing. That's such a sad thing. Thank you for the recommendation, Dendo. Thank you for the recommendation. I mean, we could keep on talking about all the things in here. All the things in here. Yeah, man. Let me see. Auntie Asada. They released Machiavelli with the rough mixes. I feel like they should have done the same thing with the other albums. Are You Still Down? Yeah, somebody mentioned Are You Still Down? They said that we'd probably like it. Yeah. I get you, Dando. I understand. Chat gang, what time is it? Oh, yeah, Jazz is asking what time it is where you guys are, because Jazz needs to get to bed. But he's been such a good sport and just stayed up. The rose that grew from the concrete, man. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Roxanne is still here, so it'd be lady. I believe I saw Kelly. So ladies and gentlemen, what time is it where you guys are? We're about to wrap up the stream. I don't think I had anything else. Oh, I actually do. Let me see. Let me check what I have on my agenda. Okay. Oh yeah. So coming up next are The Times They Are Changing album. We're gonna do a Jimi Hendrix album. We're gonna do Machiavelli. Yeah. You're still in for 2:30, 3:28. Oh, not bad. These are good times. Hey, John. That emoji. You're rubbing it in his face. It's 2:30 p.m. where you are. It's 3:29 where I am. Eastern time. I could go a little later if it's better. Yeah, thank you, chat. I'm glad. I hope you guys had fun today. What Hendrix album? Thank you for asking. I was gonna do Are You Experienced? Is that where I should start? I've asked for advice on like documentaries and interviews that I should watch and things like that. So, yeah. Let me know. Let me know if that's not the one. Y'all just vibing with each other. I love that. I love it. Let me know. What else was I gonna say? So those three albums. And then I'm gonna do some interviews. So those are gonna be edited and put up. I'm gonna watch a part of No Direction Home for Bob Dylan. Start from Are You Experience, okay? Man, I feel like in like a year, maybe 2 years, I'm gonna look back at my first Jimi Hendrix reaction and be like, what in the world was I doing? I feel like as I keep on listening to Jimi Hendrix, I keep on getting better and better at listening. I also think I get better at listening and understanding music as we keep on doing this too. And as you keep on pointing out, hey, this is what was actually happening, pay attention to this. Across all artists. So I appreciate that. Let me see, what else did I want to ask you? Oh, and should we do this again? Like, that's the main question. Would you guys want us to do more lives in the future? This was a celebratory live. This was like, yeah, we passed 1,000 and gotta talk and things like that. So tell me, which one, the American release or the British release? I don't know. You know, it's the other day. I think somebody had me listen to something and they said it was removed from the US release, but it was on the UK release. I didn't know that there were different releases. Thank you, Elk. That's the kind of grace I'm hoping for. Remember and Red House on it. Let's just find out then. Let's just, well, I'll write that down at least because I can't be Googling while you guys are here. Okay. What am I gonna write? Oh, Red House. Oh yeah, that's what the person had said, Red House. And then I found out that it was removed from the US version. So we're gonna do the UK version. Both are essential. Okay. Okay. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Big up to everybody that stuck around for the live, that engaged with the live, that said hi, that told me where they were from, that spoke to everybody else. Let me turn on my camera. Let me switch around. Here we are. Okay, let me try to scooch. How do I fix that? Maybe not knowing how to do this. Okay, there. It has the call now number. Let me take it off. We lost our opportunity to call in. There's no calling in now. All right, everyone. Oh, John said bye. Oh, I see. Oh, bye, John. All right, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Friday and a really good weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday, where we start diving into some of these other albums and interviews and documentaries and things. Yes, first live chat crew forever, down in history. So if you guys want more lives, be sure to let me know and we can do it again. And if you're interested, the Patreon launches. That's that Jamaican accent coming out. The Patreon launches next week, and we're gonna have like some exclusive content there, and we're also gonna have a Discord community, and where we could do some Patreon only polls to really decide where the channel goes in the future. Them things there. Yeah, man. All right, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. This was so much fun. I'll see you on Monday. On Monday.